Hey, let's go. Chris Cash, turn me up just a little bit. Yeah, we live on the Vegas Live podcast. Here we go. Tell me. Here we go. Tell me. Vegas Live. Yeah, Chris Cash Jalem. Welcome to another episode of the Vegas Live podcast. My name is Chris Cash, your go-to Las Vegas realtor, content creator, rapper, dad, gym rat, all that. We are here on the podcast that keeps it real about life, real estate, and everything in between in the city that never, ever sleeps. I'm the plug on what's really going on, what's really going on. Today we're going to talk about a big one right now. We're going to talk about the question that I always get. People are always asking me, is it a good time to buy a home in Las Vegas right now? Yeah, for sure, 100%. But let's go ahead and unpack that. Let's vibe for a little bit, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and just talk. Let's just go ahead and just conversate. All right, let's set the stage right now. It is spring 2025. Everything started heating up just a bit. Half the country is still debating, like, are we in a recession? Or are we just emotionally exhausted from the interest rate headlines? Vegas is doing what it always does. We move in our own lane. Vegas is a special kind of market. We different. Let's talk about the interest rates, okay? The interest rates are still floating around 6%, 7-ish, but they're stabilizing. And it all depends on your credit, the loan type, and how good your lender is. But let me go ahead and give you the keys, because it's all about giving the keys and all about giving the information that's going to help you succeed in this lifestyle, in this life. You got a lot of sellers out there negotiating again. They're back to cutting deals, man. You know what that means? Time to make a deal. Sellers are willing to negotiate. And here's another thing right here. Builders. New builds, new construction homes. Yeah, they back to throwing money again. Incentives. They're giving a lot of incentives. You probably seen the headlines out there. New homes offering 3, 2, 1 buy downs. Builders are covering closing costs. Rates expected to drop later this year. Well, guess what? If the rates drop, home prices go up. That's very simple economics there. That's just the game. That's just the way it goes. So right now you are in a prime opportunity if you can swing it. If you can swing it. If you can make it happen right now, you are not competing with 20 offers on the same house. Right now, you have leverage. Didn't I say sellers are negotiating? They will hook you up. Buyer. Especially relocation buyer. You have the juice again. Listen, man. 2021 and 2022, when the market was crazy, bro. There was 20 offers on a house. It was like trying to buy Coachella tickets when the website was crashing. People were paying $30K over the asking price just to get a spot, man. Now, they offering credit. You know what I'm saying? They offering price cuts. Buy downs on brand new homes. That's the difference. I hope you understand. I hope I'm not just falling on deaf ears, But yeah, there's an opportunity, but I understand, a little hard out there, I understand that. But if you can make it happen, you should make it happen. And by the way, home prices. Let's talk about the home prices. They're not crashing. They're correcting, right? They're not gonna crash, bro. This is Vegas. Vegas is still one of the fastest growing metros in the country. Rents are still high and landlords are not dropping the prices. So if you're renting, you're basically financing someone else's vacation, you know? I don't want you to do that, man. I don't want you to do that. Las Vegas is for sale. I'm going to tell you like nobody told me. Las Vegas is for sale. Go ahead and be an owner, you know? Let's go ahead and go back to the question. So is now the right time to buy in Las Vegas? Well, it depends. It really does depend on your situation. But here's how you know if it's time for you, okay? You got to ask yourself, are you planning to stay in Vegas for at least 2 to 3 years? Okay? Are you tired of rent hikes and moving every year because the owner's like, no, you can't live here no more, you know? Do you want to start building wealth through ownership? So if you said yes to any of those, then yes, it's a good time to buy. We're going to get you in position to buy, man. I'm just giving you the information. You know what I'm saying? I practice what I preach. You know, I know the market. I've been in Vegas for a very long time. You know, I've been screaming out, Vegas Live, Vegas Live. But from a party perspective, I was, club promoter or on the radio. But now, I own Vegas. You can own Vegas too. Las Vegas is for sale. Let me go ahead and put you on game right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and let you know the hottest zones with opportunities, right? So you got Sky Canyon. That's up northwest. Sky Canyon, they got a lot of new builds, mountain views, and it's really close to the mountains. I said that, right? It's really close to Lee Canyon where I go snowboarding. You can snowboard in the winter. You know, I really do enjoy that. It's a very short drive. All right, let's go talk about Henderson. I really like Henderson. It is still growing crazy, and they got really good schools. It's clean. There's a lot of greenery in Henderson, you know, the Lifetime is in Green Valley, Henderson. I frequent there a lot. GFL Capital Mortgage, where we shoot the podcast, is in Henderson. All right, let's talk about North Las Vegas. North Las Vegas is good because you get a lot of value for your buck. You get like nice big houses, you know, and the new construction, the houses out there is really, you get a lot, you know, in North Las Vegas. And there's like what's it called? You know, the industrial, the shopping. Like you could get some deals over there. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. Let's go ahead and talk about Summerlin now. Summerlin is like the suburbs, the burbs of all suburbs, right? So Summerlin is pricey, but is a solid long term, right? Think lifestyle and think equity. You know, that's the suburbs of Las Vegas. And I gotta mention this because I know you thinking it. If you're thinking about Airbnb, talk to me first, because Las Vegas laws are tight on the short-term rentals. You know, there's mid-term rentals, 30 days or more, long-term. You know, that's all good. But the short-term, they had to crack down on it. You know, but talk to me first. You know that they have different zones. There's different things. It's a little complicated than just Airbnb out. There was a small window. A lot of people made a lot of money. Now it's over. Okay. All right. Real talk. A lot of folks miss the bottom of the market in 2012, 2013, 2018. What was I doing? Yep. No, I wasn't in real estate. Yeah. You know, and even during 2023, right? There was these moments of opportunity. So what I'm advising right now is stay ready, because there's going to be another opportunity. Opportunities come all the time, and I want you to be ready, because I am going to be ready. There's like, as I study this information, I realize how life could have been different. I mean, I enjoy life now, but guess what? Real estate is a play for the long-term wealth. This is the big boy money. Best believe that. So when your situation and finances and goals align, that is the right time. You know, I don't want you to buy if you can't buy right now. But if you are looking for the future and you're looking to, you know, grow, you know what I'm saying? Put that in your plans. You got to put that in your plans. You know, Vegas is still growing. We're still building. You look around, there's orange cones everywhere. We're still attracting California, still building tech hubs, still offering more house for less money compared to LA, New York, Phoenix, the Bay, So if you're watching from the sidelines, cool, but just know, Las Vegas is for sale. Get in the game. That's all I'm just saying. Just do yourself a favor and get in the game. You ain't even gotta go through me. I'm just trying to tell you. Yeah. So if you like the way this episode rolls, let me know. And if you're interested in relocating or you want more information on real estate, go to LasVegasIsForSale.com. Grab yourself the free Vegas relocation guide. I got a free mini course on how to buy a house in Las Vegas, all for free. Or DM me, or hit the chat box on LasVegasIsForSale.com. Talk to me, I'll talk back. And make sure you're following the podcast because we dropping real talk, no fluff, no fake hype, just straight up game. This is the Vegas Life Podcast. My name is Chris Cash. So whether you're buying, selling, or just dreaming about the strip, I got you. Las Vegas is for sale. Peace.